So at the Mobile Recruitment Conference, and I'm with Gordon Lockenberg, who gave a talk on, amongst other things, QR codes, location-based services. Now, Gordon, you sounded like you have a lot of fun doing some interesting things, and with things like QR codes. And it doesn't sound that difficult to do it. So why is it that recruiters tend not to use these technologies that don't seem that difficult?
Well, I think the reason is they are stuck into the ATS, and the ATS doesn't work with QR codes. They don't automatically produce them. On the other hand, if you do QR codes and you expect some kind of call to action, probably it's via mobile. The ATS is not working with mobile yet, not all of them. So they see the QR codes in newspapers and then think, oh, that's a newspaper, and that's what I read in the train, so I know there's a QR code, but my phone doesn't work with QR codes because I didn't download the app, so I don't know what it is actually. On the other hand, back to the, what happens if somebody does give me a reaction on what I put behind the QR code? What do I do with it? If I put a phone number there, they all gonna call me, and I cannot handle thousands of calls a day. Well, they won't call you 1,000 times a day, don't be afraid. And if they do, just hang up or leave an answering machine or let somebody else take the calls, but make sure something happens there. Also, if people apply to a job with like a LinkedIn profile or their Twitter profile or their Foursquare profile or whatever profile, shoot, my hiring manager doesn't like profiles. He wants an old school resume printed because he needs print in his hands. Because, you know, that is, I think, why they are being held up using QR codes or other location-based services. They're stuck into the ATS and into the processes as they are there for the last 10 years. They have to go out and play. They have to go to conferences like this, or go to the unconferences, or go start reading about it, and then you start getting the fun out of it as we already have. And it's really not easy, not that difficult to do all this. It's just go out there and do it. Yeah, that's the whole thing again. Yeah.
I've got a final question. Obviously, you know the Dutch market inside out, and today you've been talking to the UK recruitment market. Is there a difference between how people talk about these tools and how they use them in terms of adoption between the Netherlands and here?
Well, not really. No. And for that reason, we did a 1 to 3 mobile event in December. Yeah, we're in the same stage.
Okay. Gordon, thanks very much.
You're most welcome.